HR reports are great, but what happens when your CEO asks, so how does this impact our bottom line? Now let's fix that. Welcome back to HR Analytics and Rewards Lab. On this channel, we simplify HR analytics and rewards for professionals like you. In today's video, I will show you how to connect HR data directly to business outcomes, as this is how HR earns a seat at the strategy table. Before we proceed with today's class, let's take a quick look as to why we need to link HR metrics to business KPIs. Firstly, it moves your HR from admin to strategic HR partnership. It also justifies your HR budget and it drives data-backed decisions. There are a lot of interesting HR metrics to track and analyze. However, it is important to start with HR metrics that influence business goals, like your turnover, your net promoter score, your average time to productivity, time to fill, retention, training ROI, your confirmation rate, your average production volume, and even your average appraisal score. Whilst determining the HR metrics that matter, it is also important to link this HR metric to a financial or productivity KPI. For example, for turnover rates, show the implication of recruitment costs and ultimately productivity loss. For training ROI, show the benefit, the revenue per employee. And then for engagement, show how we can lead to sales growth and customer retention. Once you have successfully linked your HR metrics to the business KPIs, you need to measure the relationships. For instance, you can use your Excel correlations or trend charts to show how HR data moves with business outcomes. For example, if the engagement goes up and revenue per employee rises, there you have a story. But most importantly, the magic is in the interpretation of this data. Recall that on this channel, we have learned that as strategic HR partners, we shouldn't just show numbers, we shouldn't just show data sets, we should explain what changed, why it matters, visualize appropriately, explain what transformed HR reports into strategic insights. Now, on this particular dashboard, we can see the interpretation of the engagement score and the revenue per employee. We can also see the positive correlation. And recall that we also said that as strategic HR partners, you do not leave the room without providing recommendations. That has also been done in this particular video. So you can see this on the screen, showing the interpretation, the insights, and then the recommendation. When HR metrics and business KPIs speak the same language, leadership listens. And because the leadership listens, I would implore you today to start analyzing one business linked to HR metrics and watch the shift. So if you like what we have just discussed here today, please subscribe to this channel for more HR analytics insights.